3 minutes before midnight, my phone rang, and suddenly nothing in my life made sense. I was in my private jet, flying home early to surprise my wife, Sarah. We had been married for 5 years. I loved her. But then I saw the photo. My friend sent it, Sarah kissing another man in our bedroom. How could she do this? I thought she loved me. I worked hard every day. I pretended to be a broke businessman so she would love me for who I am, not my money. But she lied. She betrayed me. My heart was burning. The jet landed. I took a deep breath. I walked into our building. The doorman smiled. I did not smile back. I took the elevator up. The doors opened. I heard a sound from our bedroom. I opened the door. And I saw them. Sarah was with her ex-husband. They did not see me. I took out my phone and recorded everything. Then I said, "Hello, my love." She screamed. Sarah turned around. Her face was white. "Liam. I can explain," she said. Her ex-husband, Mark, looked at me with a smile. "Who is this?" he asked. Sarah did not answer. I walked closer. "I am her husband," I said. "And you are in my house." Mark laughed. "Your house? You are a broke man." Sarah told me everything. "You cannot even pay the rent." I looked at Sarah. "Is that what you think?" I asked. She looked down. "Liam, I am sorry. I wanted a better life. Mark has money. He can give me the life I want." I felt my heart break. But I did not show it. I remembered the blood oath I made with my father. Before he died, he made me promise, never let anyone use you for money. Protect your heart. I broke that oath. I married Sarah because I loved her. But she only wanted my money, the money she did not know I had. I took a deep breath. "Sarah, you broke my heart. But you broke something else too. Our blood oath." She looked confused. "What blood oath?" I said nothing. I walked to the safe in the wall. I opened it. Inside was a document. I took it out. "This is our marriage contract. It says, if one of us cheats, the other gets everything." Sarah laughed. "Everything? You have nothing." I smiled. "Are you sure?" I called my lawyer. "Please come to my penthouse. Bring the papers." Sarah's face changed. "Penthouse," she whispered. I looked at the skyline outside. "Yes, my love. I own this building. And many others." Mark's smile disappeared. You are lying, he said. I pointed to the view. Look outside. Every light you see, I own it. Sarah started crying. Liam, please, I made a mistake. I shook my head. No, Sarah. You made a choice. My lawyer arrived. He was a tall man in a black suit. He handed me a folder. Mr. Liam, all the documents are ready. I opened the folder. Inside was the marriage contract and the proof of my wealth. Sarah looked at the papers. Her eyes got big. This says you are worth billions, she said. I nodded. Yes. I started my company when I was 20. I built it from nothing. I wanted a wife who loved me, not my money. So I pretended to be poor. I lived in a small apartment. I drove an old car. I gave you everything I could. But it was never enough. Sarah fell to her knees. I am so sorry. I did not know. Please, give me another chance. Mark stepped back. I am leaving, he said. No, I said. You stay. You will both hear this. I turned to Sarah. You broke our blood oath. When we married, I made you promise, no lies, no secrets, no cheating. You promised. But you lied. You kept secrets. You cheated. So the contract is now active. You get nothing. You leave this penthouse today. You will not get any of my money. Sarah screamed. You cannot do this. I am your wife. I shook my head. You were my wife. Now you are a stranger. I looked at Mark. And you. You are fired from your job. I own your company. Mark's face went white. You cannot do that, he said. I just did, I replied. I called security. 2 men in black suits came in. Please take them out, I said. They took Sarah and Mark away. Sarah was crying. Mark was shouting. But I did not care. I sat down on the balcony. I looked at the stars. I felt empty. But I also felt free. A week passed. I stayed in my penthouse. I did not go out. I thought about Sarah. I thought about our life together. I thought about the blood oath. My father was right. Never trust someone with your heart if they only want your money. But I was not sad. I was angry. I wanted revenge. And I got it. But revenge did not make me happy. I felt empty. One day, I went to the rooftop. I looked at the city. I thought about my father. He was a poor man. But he was rich in love. He taught me to work hard. He taught me to be kind. But he also taught me to protect myself. I failed. I let Sarah in. And she hurt me. But I learned a lesson. I will not make the same mistake again. I decided to change my life. I sold my company. I gave half of the money to charity. I kept enough to live comfortably. I moved to a small house by the sea. I started a new life. I met new people. I learned to trust again. But slowly. I made a new friend. Her name was Emma. She was a teacher. She did not know about my past. She liked me for who I was. I liked her too. But I was careful. I did not tell her about my money. I wanted her to love me, not my wealth. One day, we were walking on the beach. She asked, "Liam, why are you always so guarded?" I looked at her. "Because I was hurt before," I said. "But I am learning to open my heart again." She smiled. "I will wait for you." 6 months later, I married Emma. It was a small wedding on the beach. Only close friends were there. I did not invite Sarah or Mark. I did not think about them anymore. Emma and I were happy. She loved me for who I was. I told her about my past. She understood. She said, "Money does not matter. What matters is love and trust." I knew she was right. I learned that revenge does not heal a broken heart. Only love and forgiveness can do that. I forgave Sarah. Not for her, but for myself. I let go of the anger. I let go of the pain. I started a new life. And I was happy. The lesson I learned is simple: never let someone change who you are. Stay true to yourself. And always protect your heart, but do not close it. There is always hope. There is always a new beginning. I am grateful for the pain because it made me stronger. And I am grateful for Emma because she showed me that real love exists. If you are hurting, remember, you are not alone. You can heal. You can love again. Just believe in yourself.